I won't go near it, mate. You've seen it. There's a flipping person. There's a person jumped into the water. Is that guy nuts? Look. Oh, look, there's an alien. There's an alien out there. Let's dive in and have a look. Are you crazy? I think NASA just dropped the ball. I think they just showed the entire world a UFO on their live stream. Now, this is directly from their YouTube channel. This is, so you know it's not AI or nothing. This is real, all right? This is straight from NASA. And this is their live stream on their YouTube channel from the ISS, the International Space Station. And it just live streams all the time. You can sit here, get a cup of tea, watch stuff flying around, all right? If you've got any explanation to what this thing will be, then let me know. Because I'll tell you what, if this ain't a UFO, I don't know what is. All right, so keep an eye on the right-hand side here. All right, you're about to see a UFO, mate.
That our LSG decon run is running a little bit long today. So we're going to be running it right up until the start of your activity. We'd like you to hold off on doing any kind of early preparation.
See the light? There's one little light there.
Lights running for decon, and we don't want you entering that work volume while it's still in work.
Man, this is crazy. There's a little light down here.
I will not do anything inside the work volume.
There it is.
Thanks for the heads up.
Look at that.
Excellent config. You're very welcome.
And it starts to disappear. Look.
When we do come back to you, you'll be on space to ground 3.
Disappears. And the crazy thing is, it reappears in the center. Bearing in mind, this is a wide-angle satellite. This is a lot of distance between here and here. Disappears over here and reappears over there. I don't know. Look, there you go. What is that? And it's in a triangle shape. And there's a light up here as well following it. What is that? Look at that. And this is directly from the live stream. And watch what happens. Watch what happens when this thing goes off camera. They cut the live stream. So that adds to the suspicion that NASA cut the live stream. So a couple minutes after we all saw that craft, this is the screen now on their live stream. And you can go and look this for yourself so you know it's not fake. These live views from external cameras on the International Space Station have been temporarily suspended due to a routine loss of signal period. What is going on? That's crazy. They cut the live stream. I'll tell you, if you're still watching, like this video, because I don't know if what's going to happen to me or if this video is going to stay up because of it. So if you're still watching, like the video. Let's try and get this video pushed out there to the world because people need to see this stuff. That's insane. And it did look like city light reflections. I did think that at first. Maybe it was light reflecting from the glass. It didn't look like it was facing Earth. It looked like it was facing into deep space. So if you've got any theories on what we just saw, then let me know. Also, just before we get into today's video, a lot of you have been asking me just to make videos about my end of video chats. Now, I made a TikTok and it's right here on your screen. The link will be in the description, and I'm going to post every day just the end of video chats because I know you all love them and I love doing them. And let's get it out there. Let's help push those videos out as well. So go and follow me on there and let's see if we can get those videos to more people to bring them to the light. Right, take a look at this video right here. What is happening here? All right, this looks like a UFO is literally abducting people right there in the sky. Take a look at this. Apparently this is a Falcon 9 rocket, but look at that. And it changed. Look. That's crazy. Imagine seeing that in the sky. And apparently that's a rocket doing that. Not gonna lie, if I was driving along in my car and I saw that, I would think they're coming after me. They're coming after me finally. They got me. They found the YouTube channel and they're trying to silence me. Alright, so this video was sent to me saying that this was captured on their Ring doorbell last night at 9:44 p.m. And this was just before their kids come home and they saw this thinking their kids were home, right? Take a look at this. I think I'd move out after this. Don't worry, there's no jump scares, right? But take a look. What was that? What was that? Look, watch it again, look. You see that? Thing run past. That's insane. Take a look at that again, look. Yeah, I would move out straight away. I would put the house on the market, half price, 50% sale on the house. We're out of here. All right? Imagine seeing that on your doorbell. You think your Amazon delivery's coming. It's a flipping demon at the door, mate. I would love to know the real reason to why NASA stopped exploring the ocean. And they stopped in the late 1900s, I think. It was around 1970, 80. They just said, no, we're not going in the ocean anymore, boys. We're going to call it a day. We're going to raise the flag. I would love to know what they saw. What do you think they saw in the ocean? There's some massive alien base somewhere in the ocean. I know it's a bit far-fetched, but for the last 100 years, if you look at all the alien stories, most of them say they go back in the ocean or they came out the ocean. So I definitely think they've got some massive base somewhere. But let me know what you think. Let me know why you think NASA stopped exploring the ocean. Something must have really scared them. So this video is really interesting. This couple were just streaming live on Instagram, just driving home from a party. And look at that. You see that red light up in the sky there? That just appears and they start freaking out. And this really interests me because it's a live stream. There's no pre-recorded effects. There's no editing involved. It's just straight live stream. Whatever they see, we can see, right? But watch this red light up here. Watch that.
Wait, but
what the f is this?
What is?
Oh my God! It's shooting the light down, bro.
Yes, what is that?
What the f is that?
Oh my God.
What the f is that?
Oh my God. Are you close? Yeah.
What? They shot it light again.
I'm turning it down.
It shot a light again. Look, it's the, oh my God.
I'm turning down to 11.
What the f is that?
All right. I just had to call and tell you. Look in the sky. Just look in the sky.
It's shooting the light down. What the f is that? It look like it's taking somebody.
Shut up.
What the f is that? Look, it did it again.
Babe, why are you so loud?
Look, babe.
I see it, babe.
I mean, he has a pretty good reason to be freaking out. There's a UAP in the sky beaming lights down. I mean, I would be shouting and screaming too, wouldn't you? I mean, I think he has a pretty good reason, but I don't know. What could this be? Could it be a spotlight? I don't know. But the light came down from the sky. It didn't go up. So anyway, let's carry on watching.
It's shooting the light down. What is that?
You showing me on the phone and I see it right in the car.
Oh my God!
Where is they shining that light?
What the?
Is they shining it? Down. That's in the sky. What's in the sky, yo?
What the is that, y'all?
And it looks like it's over there by campus. Man, are we the only one that's seeing this?
Bro.
Hey, don't just wind your window.
Hey! Roll your window down. You see that?
In the sky.
What is that?
Where?
Right here.
Sky.
Look. That red.
Look.
You don't want to let this in the air, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, it's red. Yo, look at that.
See that? We going.
Yeah, that's pretty wild, isn't it? This guy was causing a riot seeing this UFO with horns blaring, running red lights, shouting at people. His wife was telling him just... It's flipping chaos. It would be chaos. If a UFO decided to just reveal itself and just start imagine what would happen. It wouldn't be people emptying bog roll like it was in COVID, you know. It would be full-blown chaos. Anyway, back my theory that aliens are hiding in the ocean. Take a look at this. This was filmed about 2 months ago, right? Look at this. And this is seen all over the coastline, all over the world. What is that light there? And a lot of people saying it could be a diver. But these lights are moving around really quick. Unless a diver's got a turbo shoved on his feet. I don't know. But take a look at this. Look at that.
No se le calme mucho. Yeah, no.
See how quickly it's moving around.
Mira, empezó en el puente y está en la boya, era la boya. El puente está a mano izquierda,
I won't go near it, mate. You've seen it.
Mira eso. Hay algo ahí.
There's a flipping person. There's a person jumped into the water. Is that guy nuts? Look. Oh, look, there's an alien. There's an alien out there. Let's dive in and have a look. Are you crazy? This guy... He's just swimming on top of a UFO.
Mira eso. Hay algo ahí. Mira algo ahí. Míralo. Yo no sé qué carajo es eso. Dale para atrás. Si no quieres saber. Dale. Dale. Dale.
That dude, right, this guy right here, balls of steel. Like that. I don't like going in the sea in a swimming pool. This guy is jumping in pitch black water with a bright luminous light under him. That he don't even know what it is. This guy wants to be taken, doesn't he?
Sí, eso.
That's mental.
Wow.
They just left him behind. They just drove off. And if you go to the comments of that video where it was posted, you can see there's actual professional divers commenting on it, saying that yes, divers do have very bright lights, but not ones that bright, that powerful. Apparently, the bloke that was in the water wasn't even with the people on the boat. So, I don't know. That was a very strange video. But there's some weird stuff happening out there in the oceans. There really is some really bizarre things. But leave me a comment what you think about that.
Si parte alla grande, c'è. Guarda che già preposto futuristico. Telecomandino. Tac. Questa è la mia cabina. Televisorino. Qui pulisce aria, robe. Welcome back. Cazzo si fa? E questo diventa il lettone. Qui mi hanno dato le lenzuola. Ora mi schiaffo dentro un pochino a riposare, poi ci sono le docce. C'è anche il wash and dry, la laundry.
You know what? Those things are called sleep pods, and it's in a Chinese airport. Now, if they brought that over here to England, everyone would be missing their flight. Because everyone would just be, I'll just take a quick 10-minute nap. I'll just take a quick 10-minute nap before my flight. You wake up, it's the next day, mate. This is why it's not in England, because everyone would be missing their flight, and it would, yeah, you'd have to have like a 4.5-hour health and safety prep, how to open the door, everything. It just wouldn't work. But yeah, I mean, if I had one of these, I wouldn't come out.
I'm taking a video. All right, you ready? What the hell? Look. Yeah, I see it. I had no. What the actual is that? Look, it's dead ahead. Yeah. It was over there in the field. I don't know if we need to go any further or not now. I'm joking about making contact. I told y'all I'm an unidentified object. I can't believe they'd be here.
I mean, I really hope I get a chance to see a spaceship. Now, and I'll tell you what, there's so many weird... If you haven't guessed by now, I live in England. I mean, it's pretty obvious. But there's so many weird stories, especially in England, down there on the coast, right? That people have seen crafts parked in fields and then they zip off, especially near military bases or nuclear power plants. So they have an interest in our nuclear power and what we can do. But I don't know. Maybe they're just a fan of Simpsons and want to know where Homer's working. I don't know. I hope I get to see a UFO once in my life, even if one zips past my house and I can just see it, a little disc. Just do that. It'll be so cool. But I'd love to actually sit down with an alien and just have a chat with one. I'd love to do that. I mean, it would be terrifying, wouldn't it? You know, someone asked me today how I could make the world a better place. And the first thing I thought of was the fear and love of God. Because the devil has been trying to remove it for a very long time. And once you remove fear and love of God, human beings will replace it with other things. Like money, fame, social media, likes, materialistic things, celebrities, anything to replace that hole. We all have that hole within ourselves, and we all worship something. Some of us worship money, some of us worship pleasure, celebrities, cars, money, fame, TikTok, likes, popularity, you know. And I really think if fear and love of God came back, then we can't be controlled. If you don't have that, you're easier to control through things of the earth that will never ever satisfy us. And you can go and see the billionaires, the trillionaires, the super successful that can have anything on earth. They're still empty. They're still empty because things of earth are not fulfilling. Because having faith makes us trust in God for all things, not of anything of earth. Everything of earth is temporary. This flesh, this room, you know, my life, my possessions, it will all fade away. And that relationship you have will never fade away. And we're all going to go one day. I know it's deep and depressing, but it's true. And do you really think you can take any of your money with you? Your achievements, your possessions? Because what faith did for me is taught me that as long as I have a relationship with God, I'm okay. Because that's all I need. And yeah, of course, having things like money and stuff like that is important, but it's not the most important thing in my life. I don't worship money. I don't live for money. You could take everything away from me. If I had just God, I would be fine. I ask to be more fearful every day, because it keeps me grounded, it keeps me humble, makes me appreciate my family, my health, my friends, life, other people, to love my neighbour, you know. Only with God I became that way, not through myself. And if I tried to look to earth to fulfill me, I would be empty for as long as I could be alive. That's how I would answer that question. That poor person asking that question, it's not a simple answer, but that's my answer. So I thank you all for watching. That was a really cool video, and may God bless you all, and thank you for supporting me. Thank you so much. Honestly, it means the world. So thank you all so much, and I'll see you tomorrow. See you then.